It's been so we just discovered that you're a Cleantech reader for years. You don't even know how long. One of the first green blogs you were following. It's been a wild ride. It's been a really interesting 5 years. The transition happening so fast, and this is this is the most prestigious. I always call this the Oscars of Cleantech, and it's really a hard prize to win. There's a lot of competition. I've been involved in several stages. They have a lot of applicants.
Yeah.
They do their due diligence. They use even people from Bloomberg New Energy Finance to evaluate the proposals. So it's really a challenging thing to win, and you must have done a wonderful job. So I'll ask you, where the inspiration came from, where the idea came from, and why you think you stood out from the crowd. Yeah.
All right.
This idea originally came from a YouTube clip of using old power cells as batteries, joining them from different things. Then we thought that we could expand our already existing solar array to be able to make that project on a larger scale by using our already in place waste recovery program. That we take waste from the surrounding community with our waste recollection program and sort it into the plastics, papers, and sometimes the odd metal for that. And we were thinking that we could also use that to gather e-waste from the surrounding community and use old batteries from cell phones and computers, take the cells that work out of them and make a big battery bank for our solar array and also get more solar panels. So that way we could transcend into being even more eco-friendly and even more off the grid than we already are. With the power cells that didn't work or that we couldn't use, though, we would find solutions to dispose of them properly and not just contribute to the problem that Bali already has of waste in general.
And where did the inspiration come from? Like, what triggered you to even think of this and to apply for the award as well?
It came from one of our graduation speakers who came a year and a half ago, Gunter Pauli, and he shared with us just all the excitement that is happening in the world in terms of renewable energy. Our school very quickly captures people's attention because it's made entirely out of organic materials, and so it tells a story just by seeing it. And he thought, well, you got half the story there. You guys should be looking to connect with other organizations more.
And so what do you think made your project stand out? I definitely have my ideas, but I'm curious why you think you won with all the competition there is in this prize.
I think that we stood out mostly because, for a lot of reasons, but one of them being the social aspect of it, using our already social programs that we have to incorporate the community, and
I think they do care a lot about that.
Yeah, as well as that it not only tackles energy production, it also tackles waste, but in the way of electronic waste, which is a big problem now, especially with the acids that can be found in a lot of batteries.
Yeah, that's a very unique aspect. I've seen a lot of applications, and that's definitely a very thoughtful, unique aspect of your project to get into that topic as well. Yeah.
Scares me as a teacher, though.
Yeah.
I have kids opening up batteries.
You have them signing forms. I'm not liable if you...
Yeah, we're kind of lucky that we're in the jungle in Indonesia.
Yeah. And Masdar in general, my background, my original academic heart is sociology, and studied a lot of sustainability, sociology and environmental studies, dual major, and the idea of sustainability is the social aspect, the economic aspect, and the environmental aspect. But somewhere along the way, it got very pigeonholed, where people think of it as just environmental, And I think Masdar is one of those unique giant companies, actually, that really keeps that focus on the three-pronged part of sustainability. Did you have experiences with them that helped to highlight that, or did they bring that out at all in the process with you? I'm curious.
I honestly only heard of Masdar because of Masdar City, and that was because one of my friends' dad was helping the architects for it.
One of the architects?
Heard of Masdar previously.
So
So it's something they didn't fish it out of you. You brought it to them, and they said this is exactly what
we something very similar to the three-pronged approach, except we had an extra prong. We use a model called the compass model in all of our curriculum and teaching. And so N is nature, and then you've got E for economy, S is society, and then W is well-being, so the person as well. And so it's embedded across our school. Everybody works on that. And so it comes naturally to think of all problems with those four prongs.
Well, as you introduced the school earlier, it seems, when your whole system, and we were meeting with one of the key designers at Master City yesterday. For my fourth time with him, I found something, one of my favorite people in the world, and he's so great at highlighting that it's not just a green goal, or it's not a simple thing. It's about your whole process, your whole approach, your whole base that you're starting from, being integrating all along the way, integrating your thinking about how you think about things, how you think about problems and solutions. And he really does a beautiful job of eloquently explaining how they do that with developers at Master City. But it's that kind of thing that your school is doing, right? Where it's saying you have to have this awareness for everything to really have the best impact. And I mean, I think that sort of carries out why your project was so unique and so integrated.
We make room for integrated learning everywhere, and furthermore, we go into a lot of effort to put projects at the front of it, so that it's not just an integrated experience, but that it's actionable. It's something that the kids can tangibly see what they're trying to work towards.
So you're obviously implementing great solutions on a personal level. What advice do you have for fellow Cleantechnica readers, fellow longtime Cleantechnica readers, for what we can all bring to the table?
I would say keep on reading, because
yeah, that's right.
Well, all these things get sucked into your brain, and you're only as ignorant as the book you haven't read. And so I find that years of browsing blogs like Cleantechnica, reading books, the ideas just compound. They hide away somewhere in there and then pop up when you might need them.
You make connections when you need them. You become an expert without realizing it, just from learning obsessively.
Yes.
Well, thank you again. Congratulations again. Have a great time here, and hopefully see you next year when you're maybe back again.